Beerzerker. All right. We got us the Big Little Thing IPA from Sierra Nevada. It's out of Chico, California. 9.2% alcohol by... No. 9.5% alcohol by volume. And a 19-point fluid ounce can. So this is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's drink this beer. All right. Bigger, juicier, hazier. That's the slogan here. Not really talking about the ingredients list, anything like that. But what I've noticed, the phenomenon with some of these hazy IPAs, oh geez, is that they're basically becoming, here, let me put my hat on correctly. I don't look as silly. They're basically becoming an affordable, strong beer that does taste good. You know, like these, and they're coming in these humongous cans, so they're becoming more of a, one thing about the hazies is they're becoming more of like a bargain in these, especially in the double strength. So you're getting 2 beers in an extra size can. You're getting 2 beers with a beer in 1 can. And the price is pretty good, and it's pretty drinkable. Most of these, as far as IPA is concerned, is not my favorite IPAs, but if you're looking just to get a couple cans of beer to get drunk with, it's a pretty good option. Ooh, this smells a little bit better hop, but it's a Sierra Nevada product. That's another reason I tested it. You know what I mean? Like it smells really good. So, the tropical thing, right? Those fuckers. Fuck it. Alright, so here's what it looks like. Very rocky head. Although I don't know what was going on there. It looked like everything was going smoothly, and then it just started foaming. What do? We drink the beer. We don't complain. We just drink it. We fucking pull up our socks and we drink the beer. Yeah, stone fruit. Almost like a pineapple type tropical thing, of course. We got the... Ooh, it's a little boozy. Cool mouthfeel. Almost like an interesting flavor. Like the alcohol is almost like giving you like a licorice sensation or something. Well, that's all right. If you're going to buy some strong beer for the purpose of getting intoxicated, this is a fucking... what I have? I had these things... what is it? If they show another fucking ad, I'm gonna fucking scream! Alright. Not very prepared. Anyway, so, what do we got? Good aroma. It's tasting like your typical juicy IPA, a little boozy, 9.5%. A little bit of strange, a little bit of stronger flavors. These juices usually hide the alcohol really good, and I think that's what people are figuring out, you know? Yeah, it's pretty boozy, but like it's not like undrinkable or anything. Like it's boozy, but it's still drinkable. Like you're getting a big alcohol note, a little bit thicker, a little more like resiny, malty than some of them. I'm not really getting that wheat clashing with the hops and stuff that I don't like in IPAs. I don't like wheat in my IPAs. This one probably has it, but it's not. I was trying to look for it on the ingredients on the can, and I was not. There's not really a lot of information on the can at all, right? Or so it seems. I mean, there must be on here somewhere, but blah 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 blah. No. If it's on here, I can't find it. Mills River, Chico, California. 1 pint ale with natural flavors, alcohol. It does not say anything about wheat or anything. Let's have a look at that. What do you think? It's hazy. It's probably wheat in there. It looks like there probably is. Pretty crushable. Pretty crushable beer. So, yeah. Compared to Fax 10, yeah, this is a little more drinkable. I can see why people are... yeah, let's just sneak up on you, though, so don't guzzle like 4 of these real fast, you know. It's really cold, really good. This is what I was finding with the last one. I did one, and I was going to redo the review because it fucked with me, like, when the concept of, hey, this is one of the new ways to brew beer, high-gravity beer. This is what this is. This is high-gravity beer. 9.5%. Crushable, cold, American ale brewed with American hops. That's what this is. Is it my favorite tasting IPA? No. I'd much rather have a good West Coast IPA, but that's not what this is. Yeah, this is a little bit boozy. I like it. The flavor is pretty good, though. I'm not talking about the ingredients. They're just like, hey, this is the big fucking beer to get drunk with. But like the flavor in the finish of the beer, it kind of has like this frosty, like alcohol frosty, kind of like hop flavor or something that's kind of interesting. Keep in mind, well, at first it's like all warm. Now all of a sudden it's like super cold. What's going on? Yeah. This is telling me that my camera lens is now backwards. I hope that's not the case. I did not tell it to go backwards. I don't think it is. Maybe it just looks that way from here. Yeah, it's a pretty basic New England or juicy, whatever you want to call it, hazy. Double. I would say at least double. 9.5%. That's the part that's impressive, is I'm starting to see more of these, and they come in gigantic cans, and the price is pretty good. So that's what this beer is all about. And that's what a lot of what I'm seeing with breweries now. They're like, hey, we gotta give people bargains somehow, so how do we do it? We'll buy slightly less cans, but we'll give you a gigantic can. What was the last one? 560 some odd milliliters? And this is Imperial, American Imperial, 19.2 fluid ounces. That's more than, I'm pretty sure that's probably the same can. That's more than 500 ml can. That's I can't remember what this was. It was like a pretty good deal, and I saw, oh, it's Sierra Nevada. I'll fucking try it. Is that Torpedo Pale Ale or not? The Torpedo. And then there's the Pale Ale. Last time I bought it was a Pale Ale, and it was really good. Yep. Yeah, the booze with like whatever hazy grains and the hops all in the finish make a real neat flavor concoction of some kind. Like it's all happening right in there, and then you get the aftertaste with it. It's like all blending, and it's like the wheat or whatever is mixing with the fucking hops, is mixing with the alcohol, the booziness, and the little bit of resiness from the malts. Like, yeah, fuck, that's all right. Good mouthfeel, dry. It's still dry, which is making this super drinkable. A lot of high gravity beers are really, 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 really malty. And this is not malty like that. You're getting the alcohol bitterness in that, but it's the beer itself that is dry. Like astringent on the palate with the finish of the beer, which makes it super fucking drinkable. All right. What shall we rate the beer? Normally, I just assume that people think like what I'm thinking. Like if I'm drinking a Pilsner, maybe not like the most fantastical beer ever, but like, you know, you rate it for being a Pilsner as well, which is also a really good beer. It's just a different kind of thing. Sort of with this, but I say for IPA, I would rate this low, like lower. For beer overall, I would rate this kind of high, especially for the value. For IPA, this would be like a fucking, like flavor-wise, for IPA, this would be like a fucking, maybe not a fail, but pretty close to it. But for beer overall, this is a pretty good beer. Like, this is pretty highly rated beer. I'm just not a fucking New England IPA when they're like this. There are some good ones, but, you know, most of them are fucking crap. Reminiscent of like a Belgian triple, like a Unibrew product almost, with that fucking alcohol bitterness and like how much body there is into the beer and stuff. It's kind of like a Le Fin du Monde in a way. Of course, totally different yeast strain, totally different beer, but it is kind of reminiscent of that. I'd say for beer overall, I'd give this a 9 out of 11. This is pretty fucking good for beer overall, actually. For IPA, it would just scrape by. If I was comparing this with like good West Coast old school IPAs, so that's what I think about the beer. That's what we deem it. 9 out of 11. Beerzerker, and I'm out. Yeah.